Do you draw any distinction between, let's say, tribal or religious hatred and racism? Or are they all the same, essentially?
Well, hatred is hatred. Fear is fear. And a lot of what we call hatred is due to fear, insecurity, something not right inside, see? Unhappiness, suffering, see? Ignorance, sadly, ignorance, big ignorance. See? I think I'm just going to go get drunk, see? And then I'll be happy. Right? And I'm going to tear the place up. Then I'm going to be happy. There's something not right about that. There's something kind of disturbed in that, right? So self-hatred. See? I think I'm going to go get my car and race it and then just crash it. And that's good. I'll feel better when I crash the car. See? Or I crash somebody else. See? So there's something broken in that there. So that's let's say, unenlightenment, self-hatred, self-grief, self-agony, self-division could be called. It's not part of the wholeness and beauty and peace and majesty of what it is to be an awakened spiritual human being, see, representing goodness. So we're talking about the individual depravity, see, inherited from ancestry, from elders and parents and grandparents who were also similarly sick, see, unhappy, see, miserable, wretched, see, not knowing what spirit is in truth, not knowing what God is in fact, see, not knowing what love is.
Would you say that hatred is a learned behavior or an inherited behavior?
It's born. It's inherited. There's no doubt about it. Inherited. See, we are not disconnected from our parents, and they're not disconnected from their parents or their subsequent parents ad infinitum. It's part of it until there's a break in that stream, and the correction has to be fixed. It has to be fixed. There has to be some resolution. That means there's a need for enlightenment. Once that enlightenment dawns, so we're all brothers and sisters? Wow. I never knew that. I couldn't see that. It just never occurred to me that we're all together in this. It never occurred to me that we're on one planet and it's for all of us. Just never occurred to me. I thought I was supposed to look and see something different and kill it. Excuse me. Because it's different, you kill it. Because it's different, you should love it. Try to understand it. Because it's not different. It just appears different to you, but it's not different. See? The difference of leaves. The difference of trees. They're all the same. There's an apparent difference, but it's not real. It's a different appearance, but not a different source. Not a different essence. So it's not a different being, actually. It just appears that way. And so when you're believing just appearance, then you're not seeing it for what it is. You're seeing it for what it looks like and who it appears to be, but you have no connection in your ego, at the ego level, for what it is. You have no sympathy. See, so you're not ready to heal yourself or the other. See? And that's what we need, the self-healing that enables one to heal other. See? Then we are a party of one and enjoying the beauty of harmony as human, as one race, one reality, as God-given, see? God-given, not God-forsaken, but God-given. See, we have to think in those big terms and stop kidding ourselves that we know what we need to know. No, you don't know until you know it all. Right? And you know that all is one and one is all. And you get to that point, you're getting closer to what it is.
Do extreme conditions, let's say, overwhelm racism or displace it? If you're a black and a white guy about to die and you depend on each other, is the racism eliminated if it was there?
It can be, certainly in combat that
Yes.
disappears often. I mean, your buddy, is your life, right? That next man, regardless of his color, is your damn life. And you better wake up to that and be kind to that, otherwise your life is worth nothing. And because you say that life is worth nothing, your life goes. That man is your protector, is your guardian, your angel, regardless of color. So we can say that in the battlefield, to some degree, all things are equal. All men are equal, for sure.
And so, is that a tool towards harmony, just in a sense?
What?
Well, on the one hand, the war has negative consequences, but can it have positive consequences?
Well, it's not war, it's a fear of death. It's not a war. The war is war. The war is hell, hell. Madness, chaos, destruction. There's no rationalization in that, right? Except you want to survive it. See? And so then we're talking about just fear of death, right? And we need to know that there is also the love of heaven, beauty, right? The heavenly in the individual. Just as there is a hell in the individual, there's a heaven in the individual. Who appeals to the heaven? Who can appeal to the heaven if you don't know there's any heaven at all? There's no heaven in you. How are you going to be wanting to find it in somebody else? Why? You have to know heaven is in you. God is in you. Then you might have the intelligence, data, to assume or know for yourself that same thing that is in you is in everybody else. And what's causing you to be alive is causing everybody else to be alive. And it's not about it's better in you than in somebody else. That's a self-judgment. That's not a truth. That's an opinion. So everybody has an opinion that they're better than other people. And they're not even better than one another, let alone other people. You're not even better than yourself. You got to be better than yourself before you can be better than other people. Dig it.